What up, peeps? How y'all doing today? It's Carpo again, and I'm here to, I guess, drop some knowledge as best I know about being strong in the face of adversity, putting up with bullshit that you have to surround yourself with constantly, whether it be for you, it could be at home, it could be at work, it could be on your commute, it could be anywhere in your life, it could be your financial situation, your relationship status, you know, whether you want kids or whether you don't want kids and you have kids, a million different aspects that humans can, judge their lives on. Like, where do I want to be and what does it mean to be a strong person? Because ultimately, being strong in the face of adversity, honestly, is one of the most valuable traits we can have. Everyone, I don't care how, cynical you are, everyone respects a strong, calm, collected person when a disaster happens, for example. You know, picture the guy walking away from the explosion, right? Never turns his back. That's kind of the movie version of the guy who just isn't fazed by anything that comes his way. This person really doesn't exist. And if such a person exists that they couldn't turn and watch an explosion, or at least be phased by it, I don't want to get to that point. You know what I mean? I don't want to get to the point in my life where, I'm not consistently, wow, oh, wow. Let me back up for a minute. When I talk about being strong, I'm talking not physical strength, obviously, but I'm also not just talking about uh, being strong willed or being able to handle problems. I'm also talking about that illusion that we have of the cool, calm, collected type that many young men aspire to be. That person that not only can handle any situation, but also he has it so figured out that his situation is perfect. He's got the girl, he's got the job, he's got the house, the car, whatever it might be. And I think our consumer society has really put us on the wrong path to where a lot of young people are consistently immersed in this illusion that wealth still really has any bearing whatsoever on your happiness. Now, if you want to gain wealth for wealth's sake, so be it. But wealth as a tool only goes so far in bringing us happiness. A great way to put it is, and I heard this, I don't recall in what video, but some philosophy video a while back. A lot of people are seeking something else. They want to be something else. No matter how strong a person is or how much a person has figured out, it seems they're always looking to move to the next level and gain something more. And I think that that's partially human nature, but it's also partially, ascribed to being a modern human in the Western society, where you have to, quote, keep up with the Joneses. Therefore, you have to consistently move up. A better car, a better job, a better house. But the big question is, could you leave out two of those and have a better job, or at least a better means of income, while at the same time remaining within your bounds of what you've always spent on your resources, your home, otherwise? For example, I don't understand why people shop at the mall. It's something that I, beyond going, of course, during the holidays or going out to buy yourself something at a specific place, actually going, quote, shopping should have died decades ago. But it persists, and it consistently runs people into the ground, flashing their credit cards around the great old American, buying the happiness. But and I know I'm getting a little off topic here, but that's how it goes when you're speaking from up here. I don't have notes. So I think that a lot of this does have a point. A lot of this search for meaning through items and stuff and flashiness, especially a lot of young people go out shopping a lot and they spend a lot of money. And that money could of course, be used for something else, but it buys temporary happiness, whether it be the latest styles, whatever it might be. Coincidentally, I see a lot of young people at Goodwill buying a lot of the used stuff at the outlet stores, so that's actually a good thing, at least reusing stuff. But in the age of fast fashion and foolish expenditures, we all spend money on dumb shit sometimes. But a lot of young people think that buying certain things or having certain status makes them a stronger person, or at least appear a stronger person on the outside, and makes them appear that they've succeeded, that they've got somewhere, achieved some status. Honestly, I have a few words about that, a few choice words, I suppose. No amount of stuff will ever bring us happiness. However, temporarily, they can satisfy a certain urge that we have, an urge to either have something new or to belong to a certain group. Most of us like to show off a new shirt we get, right? You go to a concert, you get a new shirt. You wear that shirt for a couple days. At least most people who go to concerts do. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's just not even a flashy label, but a certain style or a trend that we want to be recognized as being on the in. Because often we're not strong enough as individuals to just be who we want to be. In other words, it's kind of a little bit of co-opting all different systems, for me anyway. I dress sometimes, sometimes I might wear a suit just for no reason. Sometimes I'll, wear hippie clothes. Sometimes I just wear a normal shirt, button-up shirt. Depends on, first off what I see and what's comfortable, but also I do have a certain sense of what I like to wear. Style, of course. I like to wear what I feel fits me or suits me. So I'm not immune to that. I don't think anyone is strong enough on their own merit to really, okay, let me rephrase that. I think anyone who believes that they're strong enough to just accept who they are and how they are without any input from society either is totally delusional or that they just don't want to hear certain things, like maybe they have a lifestyle that others don't approve of and they say that's just who I am and I'm strong because I stand up for who I am, but really they're damaging themselves or harming themselves in some way. I don't know. I suppose it's very subjective, but there's this fly that keeps landing right up here on my camera. I don't know what his deal is, but he's been landing there and coming back the whole time I've been doing this video. He keeps landing on that same spot. Not my camera, sorry, my cell phone, because everybody uses a cell phone these days. So, let me just get to the point here. The meat and potatoes. I think that the John Wayne type, let's say, the cool guy. At least at one time, that was the type of cool guy. Was nothing more than an idea, and we all know that. But people are constantly trying to achieve that, and I think strength lies in being able to know who you are, be who you are. I think I read a comment the other day where someone was saying that people have to take a side because, or it was something to the effect of folks who don't take a side just don't want to irritate their viewers. It was something about YouTubers or something, and that people who stay in the middle are just afraid of upsetting one group. And I was like, well, that's not necessarily true, because if you do appease one group, one way of thinking, then you will attract a hell of a lot more subscribers, followers. In other words, the fact that I sit neutral, I'm not left or right. I lean left on a lot of my values, but I'm not a Democrat. I find that people don't like ambivalence. They don't like it when people don't have a choice and a side to take. And that makes it really hard to have an opinion. But I think strength lies in knowing that we know nothing. The old Socrates, right? Throw that in there. But also in knowing that we're learning as we go, and many of our opinions will change. So no matter how strong we think we are, or how aware we think we are, we really have to take it into account that we might change our mind in a few years. With that, I'll cut this short because I'm rambling, but I'll talk to you all next time. Thanks for listening. Peace out.